Alright guys, I am back with another review, and in today's video I am with Michi Bones and we are going to look at the approaches of guys in New York using my approach framework to show you that it can work anywhere, not just in Eastern Europe. I am in the best possible position to review these Infield because I have been getting the best possible girl circle approach. You can check my receipts. And that being said, let's get started.
Hi, how are you? You look nice. What's your name? Nice to meet you. I recently moved here from Germany. Yeah, I do residency here now. So yeah, I did med school. So now, yeah, probably emergency. Yeah, you live here? Okay, cool. All your life, or
I'm from upstate New York, but I've been here for 5 years.
okay,
Honestly, she's like quite hot, right? Like she looks
nice,
like a model,
nice. Where are you from originally?
Saratoga Springs, New York. It's like 3 hours north here.
All those people like saying like, yeah, you can't approach girls in New York, by being normal. That guy has been like so fucking normal. Like you cannot be more normal than this guy, And as you see, it's going well, like for him, Like he manages like to talk about himself, do small talk, to get the girl Instagram. That's all you need, like, for the approach, The approach is really 5% of the process, Just show her that you're not a nobody. I feel like he could have spoke a little bit better about himself. Like, he just said, like, yeah, I was in med school and now I'm doing an internship. We'll be working in emergency. It's not really, like, glamorous, Like, he didn't sell himself super well, but just the fact that he's not from New York, that he lives there, it might be enough to create that good first impression that you want to create during the approach. Basically, the approach is not about gesture maxing or creating connection, or doing anything. It's just about like giving a first good impression to the girl. That's all you have to do.
Another thing about gesture maxing, like he's not gesture maxing at all and she's still giggling. The impression is good and the vibe is good and he's just chilling. And then she's like laughing because he's talking about what she's gonna have for dinner.
Yeah,
You don't need to gesture max to make girls laugh.
Yeah, there is like a misconception that you need to find stuff to say, you need to perform during the approach, but it's not like performance based. It's more like creating an interaction, a normal interaction with the girl, And that's basically what he did, So also he has a nice drip. You can see that he has a cap covering his bald head. It's a good thing to do if you're bald, Wear a designer cap. He has a cool designer cap. I don't know which brand is it, but like that guy is in the sauce, So pretty dripped out, And yeah, just showing up, being normal. Honestly, I think you guys understand the framework now.
Hi. You look nice.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good. Thank you.
Cool. I'm by the way.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice. I moved here recently.
He always introduces himself. He does not like, oh, what's your name? Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Oh, handshake, nice to meet you. He just says, I'm William. By the way, what's your name?
Yeah, naturally when you say like your name, they are gonna say their name back.
Yeah, and even if they don't, like some chicks just don't have social skills enough to like know how to handle being approached, but then you just ask them. But it's good to introduce yourself first.
Yeah, introduce yourself. I always do that, Follow the framework, the cold approach framework, and it's as easy as that, You don't need like to do anything else than that, basically. You might say like, yeah, but it's impossible to get the interest of the girl doing that, you have to do crazy shit, but just think about it for a second. If you have to do crazy shit during the approach in order to please her, is it really a girl you want into your life? She's not like low maintenance at all, Like you have to do crazy shit during the approach for her to get interested. It means that you will have to do crazy shit during the whole relationship to get her like entertained and into you, right? It's retarded like to think like that, What you want to do instead is just approach enough girls by being normal, and naturally you will meet the right girls, who are attracted by you and who are like low maintenance, who are just like by being normal, you are able like to give the good first impression, and that's all you had to do, and you don't need like to do crazy shit to keep them around, basically.
If you're tired of chicks who are like difficult to deal with later on, if you cold approach like this, you're filtering instantly.
Exactly.
Because if they require a lot of stimulation, because they're like used to, maybe they go clubbing a lot, they're used to like, some big jacked guy rubbing up on them and shit, and this is what they need to like to be like, oh, something's happening, But just a regular conversation is nothing.
Yeah.
Then obviously that's not a girl you want.
Man, it's so fucking true. You know, like when I realized this, I was like, yeah, because honestly, like at the beginning, I kind of questioned my method. I was like, you know, maybe like four years ago, I was like, it's too easy, you know, like to just be normal. Like you have to add some stuff. But each time I try like to add a little bit of stuff, you know, it's just like it feels wrong. It feels wrong because the girls you will attract by not being yourself are not the right girls for you. It's just logical, you know. If you have to improve your social skills, you know, improve your social skills by gesture maxing, you know, doing jokes, like push and pulling, you know, doing all that stuff. Something is weird. If you need that in order to get girls, something is weird. You just need like to understand like basic like communication stuff, understand how to do small talk, how to talk about yourself. And then it's just about like showing yourself to enough girls until one like clicks, you know. That's how we do it.
Another thing is like, if you do go up and you do too much, you do all this like typical PUA gesture maxing shit, you talk like the monologue approach, and then let's say she gives you the IG and then you're like asking her out, she's already like, yeah, if I meet this guy again, it's gonna be more of this like exhausting fucking high energy conversation.
Yeah.
Same thing like touching during the approach. If you touch her, yeah.
Just like you said, you know, it's like the initial filtering. If you gesture max, if you like do like crazy shit like the PUAs, you know, like during the approach, you are going to repulse the low exposure girl and attract the high exposure girls. And if you actually are being normal and you just like, you don't do anything weird during the approach, you're just normal, you are just like boring, you know, like as they say, then you are going to attract low exposure girls and you are going to repulse high exposure girls. Like, oh, that guy is boring. But it's good that they find you boring because you won't waste your time with them. You just like tell the universe you don't want that kind of girls into your life by being normal and by approaching girls normally.
Yeah, you're not being rejected, bro. You're just like filtering, basically. That's all it is, really.
Yeah.
You're just filtering.
All right, let's watch another approach.
How are you? I like your style. I'm Japanese. Where are you from? China?
Yeah.
Are you guys friends?
That guy is small, right? Like he's like smaller than the girl. Just so you know, like it's doable, you know. Some guys actually go for higher girls.
What are you guys doing right now? Oh yeah, me too. I'm just shopping right now. What's your name, by the way? Oh, that's a pretty name. Are you a student? Nice. What do you study?
Architecture.
Oh, really? Nice. Oh, okay. I work at the. Yeah, I'm just here like after work. Do you use WeChat? Do you use WeChat? Oh, I just want to like message you. Do you use like Instagram?
I think I'm fine.
Okay.
Bro, who made this? Who made this edit, bro? Okay.
No, but this is a rejection.
Yeah, but why? Okay, little pussy. What the fuck? Yeah, like, yeah, she's fine. Like, you need to understand that you won't be able to crack it up with all the girls. Like, it's impossible. You have to just embrace getting rejected and embrace a girl telling you no. It's totally normal. It's part of the process. It happens to me a lot, you know, like to get rejected. So
The thing about this kind of rejection is he didn't go in there and he didn't like humiliate himself by gesture maxing or trying to do something special. He just got basically just made conversation and she left. She wasn't into him.
yeah.
So he's like, is that even a rejection at this point, or is it just like, yeah, just lack of chemistry, whatever?
Yeah, it's fine, you know, it's totally fine. Part of the process. You need to get used to that, basically.
This is like if you're watching, if you want to do cold approach, you're scared, but you think like, oh, if I get rejected, it's gonna be brutal. Like this is about as brutal as it gets, and it's nothing.
Let's watch another one from the same student. I know he did better in the past, you know.
Hi.
Interesting. Look, Lucy, like the guy said hi, she didn't hear, but he keeps going, you know, like he keeps going after her, you know. This is really key. Like this is really like the energy you want. She needs to know that you approach, you know. She needs to notice you, you know. A lot of guys, like they say hi and the girl is like not responding and they bounce, you know, because they fail like the opener. But no, it doesn't mean shit. You just keep going, you know. You need to develop that energy where you just keep going, you know, like, oh, the girl is going like inside the bus or the metro. You go inside it, you know, with her, you know. Go for it,
Another
you know?
thing is like you have to understand, maybe she genuinely didn't hear him. Maybe she didn't know he's talking to her. Or maybe she thought he's like on the phone. Like, bro, you walk down the street, people are talking all over, you know? So you just need to make sure that she heard you before you like, oh, I got rejected.
Yeah.
At least like make sure that she heard you first.
I did many approaches where a girl was like walking, you know, and just like went out, you know, of the building, you know, or like went into a bus or, you know, like just left somewhere. The mistake is really like not to just like keep going, you know, just be like, oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna approach another girl. Instead of just like, you go for it, you know, just like follow her outside, jump in the bus, you know, like just keep going, you know, and talk to her. That's the only way like to know like if it's possible, you know, just talk to her. If you don't talk to her, you know, you're gonna get like frustrated more and more. And it's not that big of a deal because as long as you keep going, you will approach, but get her attention, you know. As long as you don't get her attention, you just like keep following her and keep trying to talk to her, basically. Of course, you shouldn't harass her, you know, but here in that case, she didn't hear and it kept going. So it's very good. That's the energy you want. I just want to show an example about this, you know, an example with my approach.
Девушка? Привет. Как дела? Мне просто очень нравится твой стиль. Ты сестра или...
Это моя мама.
О, блин, у вас есть очень красивая дочь.
Спасибо большое.
Я Томас. Я из...
This is me approaching a girl with her mom. You can see them exiting the building right here, you know, and it's like they are going away, right? But instead of just like leaving the interaction, you know, and ejecting, look at this. I'm like, please go ahead. And I just keep going out, you know, with them.
А Инстаграм есть?
That's how you do it, guys. Like, that's the kind of energy you want, you know, like you just like go for it. Whether like she's not listening to you, whether she didn't notice you or she's going somewhere, you keep going with her, you know. As long as she's not like, yeah, get away, I don't want to talk to you, you just keep going.
Yeah, because it's easy to assume that they keep walking. Like in this example, when they're leaving the building, it's like you can assume, oh, they don't want to talk to me. If you're gonna assume something, assume that they're like they don't know how to be approached, they're shy, blah blah, because that's often the case.
Yeah.
Girls don't get approached as much as you think during the day, at least.
Of course.
Hi.
What's with that? Hi.
He makes his noise before approaching. He has Tourette syndrome, you know.
Warm up. Warm up.
Hey, how are you? I like your style.
Thank you.
Where are you from? Oh, really? Nice. I'm from Japan. My name's... What's your name? That's nice. Wait 1 second. I just want to talk for like 20 seconds. Do you have Instagram? Are you guys friends or how do you guys know each other? Oh yeah, it's like a summer session? Yeah. What years are you guys in?
So this is not the full approach, but what is key here, I would say, is like to keep going even if she didn't hear you. And two, he didn't acknowledge the friend at all. You can see him not acknowledging the friend, you know, at all at the beginning. He only focuses on the girl he is attracted to. And then he acknowledges the friend. Once like he's like getting her Instagram basically, you know, which is the way to do. You do that during the day. When you approach a group, you don't talk to the whole group. You only focus on the girl you are attracted to. And then you acknowledge the friend, like to make them feel good about themselves. That's a good way to do it. A really good way to do it. Instead of approaching the whole group, you know.
Hi. You look nice. Sorry? Yeah. Are you from here? Nice. I recently moved here from Germany. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what are you up to? You're shopping or something? Okay, cool. A couple of weeks now, actually. I really, it was very recent. I am setting up a dentistry practice now.
You're a dentist.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
I studied in Germany, yeah. But I prefer...
This is much better than the first approach we saw of him, you know, saying like, yeah, I'm an intern, you know, like this is much better, like a much better way to do it, you know, like to kind of like flex on her, you know, at the beginning of the convo. Good shit.
No, because I don't know. I learned English from like the internet, and I lived in Tampa for a little bit when I was younger. I studied there. I did like a gap year thing there. What do you do?
I'm in fintech.
Fintech, like financial tech.
Yeah.
Cool. And you're here in Manhattan?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. All right.
What are you doing?
Now I'm just like exploring New York. I like the place because I can just like walk around and I don't know. Yeah, like more uptown. Yeah. Do you have Instagram?
I don't really use Instagram though.
I want to send you a message.
Oh.
Do you have like I don't know a number or something?
Yeah.
What?
What is your name? Nice to meet you.
What was your name?
Yeah.
Okay. I never heard that name before. Is it an English name? Okay. What kind of name is it? I don't know. Honestly, just by the way you look, I would like somewhere like Asian continent, but I don't know.
Which Asian continent?
Well, I mean, Asia, like the continent, like what country? I have no idea. Like Sri Lanka. Really? Indian. Okay. Wait. So. Right. All right. Jesus, yeah. Is it like this every summer here? Yeah. Oh, damn.
So wait, you're studying that?
Yes.
That's so cool.
Like more uptown.
I need a new dentist.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Why? You're not satisfied with your current one?
No, my dentist was doing like they were like shaving my teeth to make them straight, and then he cut my lip, and then I was like,
Oh fuck.
I'm not going to the dentist again.
Nah, that won't happen with me. That won't happen with me.
Just making sure.
It happened to me with the barber once. Like they cut my ear.
Yeah.
Like, bleeding like crazy.
We're
Yeah.
uptown.
It's like more on the east side of Central Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you actually want to like come there,
No, I literally will. Because I
Okay.
need a new dentist. I need a good dentist.
Okay. All right. Yeah. What is it? What are you gonna do now?
Just hang out.
Okay.
Go grab drinks real quick, but yeah, sure.
Cool. All right. Well,
meeting you.
I'll send you a message. All right. Bye.
The best approach I've seen from him is just being normal all the way, talking about himself. At the beginning, he did it really well, you know, like saying that he wanted to open his own practice in New York. It got her like interested straight away. You might say like, yes, this is boring as fuck, but it's literally like how relationships are made, you know. You just like talk with girls normally at the beginning. You do like nothing crazy, you know, just like getting to know her, and that's all you have to do at the beginning, you know.
Yeah, it's just chill. You can keep this going over dates and everything. There's very little effort required for him. And he's not doing anything to like put the girl off, make her defensive in any way. He's just basically having a conversation, which is a lost art, you know. Nobody knows how to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody wants to be, you know,
Yeah, we are the only ones. We are the only ones doing that shit, you know, just being normal, approaching girls normally, you know. Nobody else does that shit, bro. It must be so fucking tiring, like to like learn tricks, you know, like to be a PUA, you know, in 2025 must be so fucking tiring, man. Like, you just want to be as low effort as possible, basically.
and a guy like this who does game like this, he doesn't need to have a great day, you know, to do this. Because if you're doing all this high energy shit and you wake up and you're like tired or something, it's just not gonna come out the same way, and you're like, oh, I'm too tired today. This shit you can do on like no sleep, no problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
By the way. Nice to meet you. Are you guys friends? Yeah. Where are you from? China? Oh, I'm from Japan. Yeah, nice to meet you. What are you guys doing right now?
Just want to buy a coffee.
Just buy a coffee? Shopping? Or you bought Legos? You like Legos?
Kind of.
Kind of? Yeah, I love Legos. Yeah, I used to have like a big collection. Yeah. Are you a student or like, what do you do? Oh, that's cool. Nice. I just graduated.
Oh yeah, I think that's great.
Yeah. Do you have WeChat? Yeah, WeChat? Yeah, me too. You said your name was...
Oh yeah.
You can just scan mine.
What the fuck is the bullying going on in the subtitles? Like
The editor hates him.
I think that's this.
The editor doesn't like him.
You can just
What the fuck?
scan mine.
For no reason, you know, it's so uncalled for. Like he's just being normal, you know. Like one-sided beef, one-sided beef, you know. One-sided beef from the editor.
Okay, got it.
That was so fucking long. Bro, it was silent the whole time. Like, what the fuck?
You right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll message you later. You too.
Yeah, this one was the approach was kind of rushed, you know. There wasn't much like talking about himself. I don't think he's even introduced himself.
Yeah, he didn't. But honestly, it's still much better than those fucking POAs, man. Like,
Yeah, it's still okay.
yeah,
just
it's
like,
still okay.
You
Like,
can do a few things a little better, but yeah.
yeah. Nah, honestly, it's good, man. Like, it's fine, you know. Like, the Lego thing, you know, at first I was like, yeah, like, it's gay to talk about Lego, you know. But, bro, like, if it's what he likes, you know, like, if it's him, you know, like, if it's him, like, if it's true that he was into Lego before, like, talking about Lego, you know, like, who cares, bro? Like, who gives a shit, you know?
I mean, he doesn't just go tell every girl he likes Lego.
Yeah, exactly,
It's
yeah.
just that this girl had Lego.
Yeah. So why not? You know, like why not? Just be yourself. You know, just be who you are. You know, talk about shit like that. Talk about the shit you like. I wouldn't talk about Legos during an approach, but it is who he is. You know, like he used to like have a lot of Legos.
Legos.
Yeah, it's fine. Like anything is fine. You know.
Hi. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
How are you?
Good.
I like your style.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like your hair. My name's by the way.
I would say like a critique. He always say like my name is by the way. You know, like by the way. You know, I would never say that shit. Like I just hey, my name is Thomas. You know, I'm Thomas. I'm. That's it. You know, it's not a fucking movie. You know. See what I mean?
Yeah, Thomas.
Yeah, I'm Thomas, you know.
Yeah.
I will do the same. I will say like I'm Thomas, by the way, you know. Like it sounds too scripted.
Why add extra words, you know, basically.
I like the autistic, like I'm Thomas, you know. It's so autistic, but it works, you know. Like I'm Thomas, because when you say like by the way, when you add that by the way, it's to kind of like
Justify.
yeah, like to justify, like make it socially acceptable, you know, kind of.
You're kind of trying to give a reason.
Yeah, like to
But
talk to her,
even
you
though
know.
it makes no sense, but it feels like
Yeah,
it helps.
exactly.
Yeah, this like I'm Thomas, by the way. It kind of sounds. It comes out like you're saying, "I'm Thomas," you know, if you even care.
It's so scripted, bro. Like I'm Thomas, by the way. Like, bro, no, stop saying that shit, bro. Like, stop saying like the by the way. Embrace being like direct, you know, and embrace the awkwardness of saying your name, you know.
Yeah. Do you go to like NYU
Oh,
or?
I go to Parsons.
I go to Parsons.
Yeah.
You're art student.
Yeah.
What kind of art?
I do fine art.
So like sculptures and stuff.
Yeah.
Nice,
You
nice,
know my
nice.
buddy Ryan.
That's cool. Yeah, I have a lot of friends that go there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I will. So I didn't study. I studied philosophy in school.
Oh, in Parsons?
No, not at Parsons. At NYU.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
yeah, I have a lot of friends that
Oh, really?
study there. Yeah. What year are you in?
Oh, I'm a freshman.
Oh, you're a freshman.
29.
You just got
Yeah,
here?
I just got
Are you?
Because it's Shad, man.
Yeah, the camera guy was like, "Shit," you know? He's like he's recording. So I know the guy who's recording is like super blackpilled. That's why he's recording the.
He's the guy who should be talking to the girl, but instead of him, it's a little Asian, you know.
Yeah, and the little Asian has a chance of getting her.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have one.
He has no chance, bro.
Like what's he gonna do? Like
He just passed by listening to his little music, you know,
Yeah.
through his little podcast.
Joe Rogan, Jordan Peterson.
Oh, gotcha. Where are you going?
Oh, I need to go to my dorm.
Oh, so you're going uptown.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. Do you have Instagram?
Bro, I love this way of asking Instagram. It works anywhere in the world. Instead of being like, let's exchange IGs, you know, or give me your Instagram, you know, or like, can I have your Instagram? No, do you have Instagram? You know, like you don't even assume she has Instagram. You just ask if she has Instagram. Of course, she has Instagram, but when you ask that, you don't ask for the permission. You assume she's going to give you the Instagram if she has it. That works so fucking well, man. Like, that's what we all do in the close friends to have the Instagram. Look at how jacked this guy is. Holy shit.
I mean, it's kind of also the lens distortion, you know. Let's cope. Let's cope. Let's cope.
Holy shit, bro. He's so fucking jacked, man. And he's not cold approaching.
No, probably
He
not.
thinks he's too cool for that, you know.
He's on Hinge, like Jester Maxing.
Are you Korean?
Oh, yeah.
Nice, nice. I'm Japanese.
Oh. How old are you?
Guess
20, 23.
23.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh.
Yeah, good guess. Could I message you here?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Real quick, do you know how to get
Yeah.
to a bus?
So the bus stop is right there.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
what
you
is
see where like the green pole is?
the green thing?
Like right next
Oh,
to the
that
right
one?
of Dwayne Reed. Yeah, so you just gotta wait there and then a bus will come.
But doesn't it say like no standing?
The tour guide layer.
Really?
Yeah, you're
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Well, I'll message you later.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, good one, honestly. Like, good one. Good shit. As it should be, you know. You see, guys, it's all happening in New York. I have a lot of close friends who are in New York and who are crushing it with the framework. I don't know why some people think that it cannot work in the US. As you saw, it's fucking working, you know. Like, we have guys in the US applying the fucking framework, being normal, doing normal approaches. That's as good as it gets, you know. All you have to do is to keep approaching girls like that, and at some point, you will start attracting them into your life. If you don't fuck it up. Maybe you want to talk about the close friend group?
Yeah, so we have the close friends group. The guys that you just saw approaching, they are both inside of the close friends. That's where they learned to call approach this way.
Mitch is responsible for the close friends group. He's the boss of the close friends group, the chief there.
Yeah, so essentially when you join, you get a short video course on how to approach in a very simple way, but then there's always objections, like you saw chicks crossing the street, little nuances like this, girls not hearing you, and then it's like, what do I do? And those things, when they happen, we will hear from you about it in the close friends, which is like a 24-hour Q&A. Essentially, there's always somebody online to answer questions for you. And you will learn to do this a step at a time. There's no like information overload, none of this shit. It's always real-time feedback. And those guys who joined, when they first joined, they had no idea what the fuck they're doing. And now they're doing well, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the same case for most of the students who take action, obviously. Because if you don't take action, then not much is going to happen.
All the approaches we've seen today, these two guys, they are in the close friends group, you know. They're active there. You can like actually interact with them, you know. And those are real people, you know, who are keep going consistently and who are keep getting better and better at it. It takes time, you know. That's why the close friends membership is 3 months, because it takes time. It takes more than 3 months, but you know, we make it 3 months, so it's like you can still feel the difference. You know, you can still feel the changes after 3 months inside the group. If you apply our advice, we guarantee results. Like, we guarantee that you are going somewhere, you know, and that we will always make sure that you go in the right direction. As long as you are willing to keep going, our job is to make sure that you go in the right direction and you understand, you know, like where you fucked up and what to do next time and how to get better and better at that shit, you know. It's really like a long-term process that you have to respect and that you have to embrace, and that we help you like to understand, basically.
Yeah, and you also have to think, like, even if it takes you 2 years to get really good at cold approach, like, you're still gonna get laid along the way, or not just laid, but you'll meet girls along the way, and then after that you have the rest of your life to just enjoy.
What do you think about those like comments on YouTube saying like, yeah, it doesn't work in the US, like it works only in Eastern Europe, blah blah blah?
I mean, you just saw that it works in the US. So I mean, there's been guys in the close friends from basically everywhere, like every part of the world, maybe except like some deep Africa or something, or I don't know. We have guys all over Europe, Western and Eastern Europe, Northern America, South America, Asia. We have guys in Southeast Asia and guys in East Asia. Everyone's getting results as long as they take action. There's always some guys who like don't do anything and then they whine about it, but that's, you know, you need to take action to get anywhere here, and your questions need to be based on real shit that you did and not hypothetical questions.
I don't understand like how people can think that being normal cannot work, you know, like how do you end up thinking like that?
And low self-esteem, basically, because you think that, yeah, maybe being normal works for somebody else but not for me. But then have you tried being normal? I mean, maybe you walk around in like a t-shirt you bought like 9 years ago with Sonic the Hedgehog on it, and then being normal doesn't work. But that's another thing. You need to like think about all those little things.
Yeah.
This is the 2025 rite of passage, is to just not try to be anything, you know, special, like an influencer vibe. You know, like I said this to many of the close friends on the calls we did before they joined, like the new counterculture is just being normal.
Yeah.
And not trying to pretend you're something you're not.
Be as normal as possible, you know, stand out the less possible in the way you are, not with your drip, you know, because often like people say, like your drip, you know, it's a layer, blah, blah, blah. It's really like about your personality. We talk about your personality here, you know, it's not about like the drip. You want to give a good first impression during the approach, and the drip is like the best possible way to like improve that.
You're gonna wear clothes anyway, why not wear like good clothes?
Yeah, right.
It's like, unless you're like going around, you know, it's just a stupid argument.
Bro.
The drip is a layer, like,
So retarded, man.
You're gonna wear clothes anyway, like I said, so why not just get some good ones?
If you want to go for the highest quality of girls, you know, why not like getting the highest quality of clothes, you know, why not like manifesting, you know, like just showing that you want to get the best from life. So why not wearing the best possible clothes? It's accessible for people who has money, you know. So if you have money and you want to just like get a passive boost, then it's retarded not to to buy drip, you know, not to get into drip. I think we're gonna get big because I don't see like anything else. Like I don't see any other way to cope with that shit world, you know, we live in than doing this basically. It's like kind of a reset, you know, where you just like start fresh. You get a fresh start, you know, like a new game kind of, you know. I wish I could experience this again because after that there is nothing, you know. There is
Yeah, it's boring.
it's just like you keep going in that direction forever basically until you are too old for this shit, which is like in 10, 20 years, maybe more, you know, like who knows. But
Yeah, but it is important like nowadays to distance yourself from all this influencer shit you see online. All this people trying to like fit a certain niche, trying to project an image of themselves onto others.
But the problem, bro, is that they are really good at doing it, you know. Like it's not about like being influencer anymore. It's about like psyoping people, you know. How good you are at just psyoping everyone, brainwashing them into thinking that your shit is the best, you know, and you should be like them, you know. I really don't want you to be like me, you know. Hopefully you don't end up like me, looking like me, you know. At 31, I don't feel like a role model. That's why you see me like posting pictures of me like fat, you know, just like mirror selfie, topless, you know. I don't want you to be like me. I'm just showing you like how it can be good without all the bullshit that they try to sell you basically.
Yeah, the way we teach students is actually funny because we don't necessarily teach anything. We just tell guys what to stop doing.
Yeah. True.
And that is the
It's
magic.
more important than what to do, like.
So you're not gonna join and be told you have to be like this, walk like this, talk like this. You're just gonna be told stop doing that shit because I know this is bullshit.
Yeah.
And especially when I do calls with guys and I kind of get to know them, you know, because I talk to every guy for 30 minutes.
It's really how I found myself, like just by understanding like what I should stop do, like with your help, just understanding like the kind of shit I was doing, like the kind of cringe shit I was doing, I just stopped doing it. That's kind of how I found myself back, you know. I just like remove all the layers, you know, by just just stop doing that shit, stop doing this, stop doing that. The natural you know, will go out of all that shit, and it's like the best possible way to be, you know. You don't need to be a clone of me. You can be yourself, you know, by just following my advice, by stopping all the bullshit you are doing. We wrote a book about that. Like there is a book out there, Layers, you know. It's gonna be a bestseller at some point, you know. There is like so much knowledge in that book. It's a depiction of the reality, you know. All of what we said, like the fact that you should stop doing stuff, you should understand your layers and understand like what you are doing through them, you know, and remove them. That's what you should stop doing, you know. By reading that book, Layers, you will just... Bro, like, I swear, you will understand everything, you know. It will be, like, mind-blowing to read that book, you know, for you. We got, like, so many positive reviews. It's a new perspective that we give you.
Yeah, what people always say, they say, like, I always kind of felt the concept of layers. Like, I could kind of feel it, that there's something like this, but I could just never put it into words, you know?
Yeah.
And now it's in words.
Exactly, bro.
It's in writing.
Like, you might also feel that something is wrong with your situation, you know, that you are not doing something right, you know, that you try to resonate with people and it doesn't work, you know, and it's totally normal, you know, it's linked with those layers.
Yeah, because like if you want to do cold approach and you feel like there's something blocking you, or you're like, you know, you're not feeling the right way, or when you talk to a girl, you kind of speak differently than you normally do with your friends. Things don't have to be this way. Like it does not have to be that way. It doesn't have to be. A lot of the close friends members we have are guys who've been doing cold approach for years. Prior to this, like 6-7 years, and they all say the same thing. I just burnt out.
Yeah,
I got sick of putting on this show every approach. I had to pretend that I'm so high energy and blah blah enthusiastic.
Yeah, it's horrible, bro. It's not sustainable, you know. What we offer you is like a long-term lifestyle that you can live forever and get the best from life forever thanks to that lifestyle. It's a unique approach that nobody ever did, you know, and that is available now. Like we are around, you know, I'm available, Mitch is available, and we make sure that you, as I said, that you go in the right direction. So that's basically all for today. As you saw, my cold approach framework works anywhere in the world, not just in Eastern Europe. We've seen that it works in New York, which is in America, you know, it's like a liberal city. You can still manage to find girls by being normal, to connect with girls by being normal. If you want me to review a specific coach, let me know in the comments. And that's basically it, guys.